Choppy trend higher, kind of a small down day today, minus 125 per micro, some open positions still. These aren't the final trades. So the 50K 1 micro is about minus 125. 2 micros is about minus 250 with the current open positions. 200K portfolio minus 457.50. One open position there. 50K portfolio up 2,000. Cobra 3 hit its profit target today for 1,400. That was the biggest trade. Let's look at the CVIX indicator. The number of zigzags was relatively low, 12. We like to see below 10. The trend was mainly overnight, and I want to show you that once again. So I was on this chart initially to show you the massive amount of chop in the overnight session. You see these sell-offs being caught and pulled up, being caught and pulled up. This sell-off like this is caught and pulled up. All these little spike downs are caught and pulled up. And then you had news that Russia was withdrawing troops from the border of the Ukraine, and the market rallied. This is about a nice 30-minute rally. But from here, from the session open right here, you see this dotted line. From here to here, the night set after hours is choppy. You get a 30-minute straight line trend, and then you get a lot of little spiky action with reversals. Spiky action with reversals. So it's hard to still trade that type of environment. And the market is, on a day like today, just a lot different than we've typically seen. But Cobra 3 did win. I'll look at the CVIX, look at all the trades on the day. We'll go over Cobra 3 in a minute. So here's the zigzag indicator, only 12 turning points today. The CVIX is at 0.4673, a good number. It was around, let's see, it was a little less than 1 yesterday, right at 0.99, I think. And so let's look at the trades on the day for the micros, and we'll go over the 200K and 50K trades as well. And we are looking at gap continuation. Tried to buy it right there. Tight stop loss. Big pullback. Big pullbacks in this market. So you can see a market like this is you're trying to buy it, but tons of pullbacks. All these pullbacks are bigger than they look on this chart from a point value perspective. Some of our strategies did capture it. VSD, and VSD had a it struggled with that chop last night. A lot of struggle here, but got long here, stayed long all day, and is just now right around break even after all the chop. We're able to catch up, and so if there's a lot of chop, we need a massive trend to catch up, and we're not getting enough trend. We're getting a lot more chop and a lot less trend in 2022. For the entire year, we've had much more chop and much less trend component. And our strategies that take advantage of chop and mean reversion, it's been more choppy and more non-cyclical than normal as well. So here's gap continuation 2019, stopped out, big pullback right here, needed a 2 or 3x times the stop loss on that. Gap continuation 2020, stopped out here. And if you look at tick pullback in Q, this was a good trade, one of the top trades on the day. Bought the pullback. You had this trade where it was up here, and this is one of the reasons why we don't have tight parameters. You have this pullback right here. If you put in a break-even stop, you're going to get tagged here. And so we let some of these are loosely parameterized. So it takes out the day session low right there, and then rallies again. So markets do that. Yeah, tick pullback in QB, which is the aggressive version of an older version, aggressive. Got in early, stayed with the trade all day, and stock index swing, captured a burst at the open. Momentum reversal. Looked like a good trade. This looked like a rollover type market. We've seen these markets roll over, but not today. They were going to hold it up today. Cobra NQ 2022, caught a little move right there. Such a small profit target on a day like today. EVP1 lost on the long side here, lost on the short side here. And so those are the trades in the stock at tick wave. Also traded, got long. We need a bigger stop loss. We would have needed a stop loss to withstand this pullback as well, kind of like tick pullback. And tick pulse was up on the day. First trade lost, second trade won. Overall profitable on the day for Tick Pulse. And those are the ES trade, NQ trades, micro NQ trades. The micro ES trades, Tick Wave ES, minus 480 on 6 contracts. Tick Pullback, it's kind of the same thing as NQ. You can see here that there's not a lot going on during the day session. So if you just look at the day session, I mean, it's just kind of a sideways choppy market, not a lot. It's hard to trade that. And if you know it in advance, or if you look at it in hindsight, you're like, yeah, buy the dips and buy it at the low point, sell it at the high point. You don't know that that's going to be the low point and the high point until the end of the day, so it's good to see it in hindsight. 60-minute breakout, caught that little move right there. That's about 20 points. It's about 1,000 per E-mini, and so it looks really small. $1,000 move on the. This is a micro though, so a 20-point move used to look bigger than that. It looks like almost a scalp. 1,000 per E-mini looks like a scalp. Tick Fader. Let's see. It went, I believe, short on this trade. Took a short trade, and Cobra 3 hit its profit target. Adaptive moving average down on the day. Just a lot of back and forth rotating. And so those are the trades on the day on the micro E-mini. Let's look at the 200K and 50K trades. So let's look at 50K trades. SR counter trend 3, crude oil and gold plus 475 each. Gap continuation minus 325 and Cobra 3 plus 1375. The 50K portfolio finally had a good day. Soybeans no trades, natural gas no trades, crude oil, SR counter trend 3, and Cobra crude aggressive minus 725 and minus 475. Copper, no trades. Silver, no trades. Gold had an up day, plus 475 here. Finished that long trade off there, plus 805 on the day. NASDAQ, some of the same trades we've already looked at in the micro. You can see those here. You can pause the video and go over those. Gap continuation, EVP, tick pullback. This tick pullback stopped right at that low. A stock index swing, Cobra 3, and gap continuation. Let's look at ES trades. Tick pullback ES, tick wave, Cobra 3, 60-minute breakout. 60-minute breakout short, lost on the day. You can see that one trade. So those are the trades on the day. Momentum reversals. Let's look at that. It's one of our top strategies that we newly released. Took this big trade in the ES last week on Friday, and it's down this week on these trades. So NASDAQ did not take that big short on Friday, and it is down this week as well. So those are the trades on the day for Tuesday, February the 15th, 2022. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.